Welcome to another video, Crypto Maniacs, where we're going to cover the very first pure RTS play to earn game, Hash Rush. And
you guys love them, and I know you guys want to get in early, and this one is going to be one of those. Now it's getting trendy, like people started to talk about it, and this is not a game that started the development just a month ago. This has been in development for years.
Welcome to the video. You're probably here because you want to become financially stable and even possibly become a millionaire in the next 5 years. Well, look no further, for we are here to make sure you become one. So make sure to watch till the end of the video to know how. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because it'd be a good deed for the channel, and good deeds are always rewarded with a year of good luck. Lastly, before we start, make sure to invest in our subscribe button, for we would definitely make sure that our channel would make it worth your time. For our video today, we'll be taking a look at an upcoming RTS NFT game that is not only unique to its peers, but is also a full-blown game filled with exciting mechanics and play-to-earn bonuses. That game is Hash Rush. Now, how often did we play RTS games when we were young? It could range from the classic Age of Empires to the world-famous StarCraft games, or the all-time favorite Warcraft Frozen Throne, or even Command & Conquer. Well, if you did, then it became an undeniable fact that RTS games are a lot of fun. But if you didn't, then you're missing out, because these real-time strategy games are mostly games where you have to control a certain group of colonies, armies, or people to do your bidding while fighting or gathering stuff. Trust us, it's really fun. So for a game to have all that excitement and fun the aforementioned games had, as well as a play-to-earn mechanic that'll surely fill our pockets, it'd be a dream, right? Well, Hash Rush is here to become your dream crusher. Hash Rush is the first pure real-time strategy fantasy blockchain crypto game set in its very own lore about the fictional Hiermian galaxy. And if that's not convincing enough, then look at the characters. Come on, these characters look like they're walking pillows and marshmallows. Hash Rush game mechanics. Moving on to the game mechanics, Hash Rush's playability is no joke. It isn't your run-of-the-mill turn-based 2D game using heroes or pets. Then if it's not, what is it, you may ask? Well, it's a game where you have to control, manage, and protect an entire population of Hiermians on your very own planet. Sounds addictive and fun, right? If you're still confused, then let us give an elaborate explanation. You start off with this sort of treehouse on a lone planet, with foggy areas awaiting to be explored. In there, you start off with the Ernax, the cute little things you'll be nurturing, improving, and protecting throughout the game. You'll start recruiting more of them in various roles, from worker to archers to warriors, and eventually make your way up by harvesting materials all around the planet while exploring it in the forms of missions. You will come across monsters from the planet, and you will start fending off these crypto store monsters in a harsh and unforgiving battle. Of course, to aid your little Ernax, you can equip them with various weapons and tools to hasten things up. With that, you and your little Ernax will now be able to hunt the stronger monsters on the planet, allowing you to expand further and get rarer resources on the other side. Not only that, but the game also has PvP aside from its exciting PvE, but information about it is not as abundant yet. Now, this is where the money comes in, because the further you get in exploring the entire planet, the more valuable and tradable the materials are. You can either gather as many materials and sell them, or use the materials to craft high-quality equipment to sell, which you can trade in on the marketplace of the game's website, which is the Vorto Network. Hash Rush Vorto Network. Hash Rush, as we all know by now, is a blockchain NFT game, and such games would always have a website to make their transactions on, and Hash Rush happens to have the Vorto Network in support of that. Now, how does the Vorto Network work? Also, what's their cryptocurrency, or tokens as they call it? Well, Hash Rush is still in its beta, but it already has its own cryptocurrency, and that's the Vorto Credits. And with Vorto Credits, you can buy resources, equipment, and boosters from other players using Vorto Network. To earn, you also have to become a seller in Vorto Network to earn the Vorto Credits, which would eventually allow you to turn into real money by turning it into Vorto tokens. However, unlike Ethereum and Bitcoin, Vorto tokens are run and managed by the Vorto company, who's actually the same creators of Hash Rush, and it is the currency Hash Rush is currently running in. Sounds different, doesn't it? Well, as the creators have stated, Hash Rush is a play-to-earn game where the player would reward the player by how much they play. It's entirely possible that Hash Rush would be a free-to-play game where instead of money, you invest time. The Vorto CEO, Chris Vivods, made sure of this because he wants the players to enjoy the game. No competitiveness, no losses, just fun and livelihood. Now that sounds amazing. Hash Rush potentiality. At this point, some of you may already have sprawling questions like, should I check it out? Or, is it worth playing? Or, will this even be successful? To answer those questions, we can assure you that this game is going to become a big hit, and the Vorto tokens, which currently doesn't have value in the crypto market, would skyrocket like crazy. Imagine Axie Infinity or Meta Wars in their early stages. That's what Hash Rush is currently in. Also, to clarify some things, Hash Rush isn't just a blockchain game. As we mentioned in the first time, it's the first pure RTS NFT game, which would cause many RTS gamers to come in like crazy. Additionally, if we hadn't mentioned it yet, the beta testers would receive $30,000 worth of cryptocurrency rewards. Why and how? That's because Hash Rush is one of the supported games by NewChip. For context, NewChip is an investment company focused on startups, and Vorto happens to be one of the companies they are interested in, pouring over hundreds of thousands of dollars to make the game successful, which, to their expectations, became partly successful because of the game's potential future. Let's say that they'll get their sweet return of investments once Hash Rush hits the blockchain game market. But is that a clear sign of success? Yes, they may be the only investors of Hash at this moment, but they are a good one, like super good ones. Hash Rush drawbacks. For those who don't know it yet, Hash Rush may be the first RTS game to enter the blockchain games, but they're not the first ones to be the first to be free to play. There are also other games such as Gods Unchained, which is now going steady with their newest release of tokens, which is God tokens. Its cryptocurrency is currently unstable after its release, going at a rate of $4 to $3 per piece, which was only released on October 30th. However, as Hash Rush may become successful in terms of progress and potential, the Vorto tokens, if not handled right, may plummet in value after Hash Rush's full release because of the unmet supply and demand, especially since Hash Rush would be a game where you can freely earn the tokens and profit from it. A clear example of this is the Draco cryptocurrencies from the game Mir 4. It was once priced at $4, but now it has gotten to the disappointing price of $2. Looks like Draco drag on for too long, eh? Though we don't have to worry about that for now, as the game's future is still on its way to success, and the crash will not happen in a few years or so, depending on the rate the players are entering and on the supply and demand chain of Vorto tokens. Hash Rush current status. Unfortunately for most of you who haven't entered the beta testing before December, Hash Rush is only accessible through the beta servers, which can only be entered by beta testers. Their 10,000 beta tester application is currently closed. However, after entering its recent revamp, we have gotten an announcement that sooner or later, Hash Rush would enter the early access stage, becoming public to everyone who's willing to play it. After all that info, it's definitely worth the wait, isn't it? Now, the question that will subside is, are you prepared to play it? That's it for the upcoming blockchain RTS game Hash Rush. We hope you enjoyed it, and before you leave, press the like and subscribe buttons for your investments to skyrocket tonight, and click the notification bell for a happy Christmas. Goodbye!